Hi guys, welcome to my channel guys. Thank you, man. I'm so excited to be here guys. So today's video I'm going to talk about how to deal with guys who are manipulators, insecure guys, and guys who just crave attention at no matter who it is or how they have to get it. If that's of interest to you, stay tuned and come right back. Hey guys, welcome back. So glad to have you on my channel. I picked up 888 subscribers with the Poppers video. Freaking fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm up to over 1,200 subscribers, so I'm humbled, okay? So I thank you guys. And so like I said, I promised to talk today about, sorry about that, about guys who are manipulators, all right? So how many of you guys out there have dealt with these type of dudes that are just pure manipulators? Give me a hashtag manipulators, all right? Insecure guys and guys who just, they're needy, right? So they crave attention and they're willing to do anything to get it, including sort of like dismiss you. All right. Now, why do I pick this topic, guys? Look, let me tell you something. I've been out there with guys. I've helped a lot of people. I've done a lot of natural healing work. Yes, I could tell you more about that. You know, give me a hashtag natural healing if you want to hear more about that, right? This is why I'm saying this, because I have seen in a lot of groups, a lot of guys having the same kind of situation. And then what happens? We as gay men tend to, a lot of the guys tend to like take it personal. Like, why is he doing that to me? You know, he said, let's get together tomorrow. That'd be great. Tomorrow comes and you're like, yeah, okay. And you already are setting time aside, even if it's tentative, right? Now, no date was established. I mean, not really. Well, they said tomorrow, right? But no time was established. So you're like, morning, afternoon, night. Not everybody, most people are busy, right? But you're trying to fit this guy in because you really like him. He might be really hot. Maybe it's a little muscle boy. Maybe he's just got this fucking charisma up over you that you're like goo goo gaga, right? So how many could this apply to? Anybody. You could be 22, 18, even 52, 62 feeling this way. Because older guys will look at a beautiful 20-something and feel that way. Maybe, you know, a 20-something could look at a freaking 38-year-old and say, oh my God, he's so fucking handsome, right? So guys, you know, stop with the limitations, you know, cut them, right? Let's nip them in the bud. The reason I say is because, you know, then the next date comes, you kind of let yourself open. You didn't really make any plans with anybody else because you were kind of hoping, right? Which is fine, nothing wrong with that, right? You make, you create space, right, for that person, possibly, right? Now, only thing is, you haven't really gauged that person yet, you know. So now the next day comes. Let's say they said around lunchtime. Let's say it's a weekend. And you say, yeah, around lunchtime. Now lunchtime comes and there's no answer. I mean, you don't hear from them, you know? And you're like, okay, well, it's 1 o'clock now. Let me try. Let me check it. So you send a text. You get no reply. You're like, and then you go somewhere and you see them. You're like, hey, you know, what are you doing? You know, what are you still gonna? And he's like, oh, wow. Hey, good to see you. You know, they act all friendly, which is genuine for a lot of them. But then he still says, oh, yeah, I'd love to. Now fill in any day, any time. Fill it in. I'm making it up. Saturday noon, right? You saw him in the streets walking around. You got in the car, you went to the mall, and all of a sudden he was there. I mean, it can happen. You create the scenario, right? You give the details. I'm giving you a generalization because it happens a lot. Fill in the blanks, all right, guys? So stay with me. And if you are with me at this point in the video, give me a hashtag, I get it. Hashtag, I get it. So I know you watched this part of the video. I don't want to make them very long. So here's what happens. Now you see him. He said, oh my God, yeah. You know what? I was supposed to get together. I hear this a lot. With this girl. Now, straight guys are known for doing that, okay, guys? Just keep that in mind. A lot of straight guys tend to do this. Why? You know, they like the friendship of the gay guy. The gay guy usually gives the straight guy oodles of attention, right? Tell me if that's not true, guys. How many of you guys like flood your friends with attention? Your straight friends, right? Give me, you know, comments. I flood them with attention, right? So that's what we do, you know. People want to bash gay men and bisexual men, but guess what? A lot of us stand in love now, and we got bashed for it, right? And so now this could go so many directions, guys. I'm gonna keep it focused, right? Now you see him, and then you kind of like, okay. He says, you know, hey, are you gonna be around for the next half hour? I'm supposed to get together with this girl, but maybe I'm not sure. So can I call you later? And you're like, yeah, sure. Well, you're open, you're flexible, you're hoping something will happen, you still don't mind. Maybe you haven't even seen anybody forever, but this guy's, you know, sees multiple people all the time, right? So, and half an hour passes, you don't hear from him. 40 minutes, you send him a text. An hour later, no reply. Then you send him a voicemail. And finally, 3 hours later, he gets back to you. Oh man, dude, I was, you know, this girl came over and, you know, we were fooling around, you know, LOL, you know, I'll catch you another time. Yeah, you know, something like that. And so you're being kind, and you just say, oh man, hey, thanks for the reply, no problem, you know. But this is okay, guys, if it happens once, right? It's gonna happen to all of us, right? But is it a pattern? Is it happening to you, like all the time? So if it is, you know, what do you do about it? You have to learn to set boundaries, right? Now, boundaries sound harsh. They're like, oh my God, I don't want to set boundaries. I want to be flexible and open and kind and generous. I'm like, okay, look, kind and generous, all that stuff is really, really great, guys. But what happens with a lot of guys, oh yeah, but I would never say that to somebody. You know, you get all the shy guys, right? So how many shy guys out here do I have? Give me a hashtag shy guy, right? I want to know who I'm talking to. If you do that for me, then I could tailor videos to address the shy guy, right? Problems, issues, resolutions, right? I'd love to do that for you guys, right? On top of, you know, give me a little sexiness, right? Yeah, I started my workouts, guys, okay? I started getting back into my workouts. Boom. I'm not, you know, a big bodybuilder, you know, doing all kinds of stuff to pump myself up, but I like to stay healthy, all right? So, and fit and all that stuff, so I could look good in bikini. So anyway, you guys, if you like that, let me know. Hey, I love that sexy view. Give me a comment, all right? So you have to learn to set boundaries. So what can happen? You say to the guy, hey, listen, right from the get-go. And if you haven't done this, you have to start like a new practice. Does that make sense? Now, new practices are not that hard, okay, guys? You just need to, number one, have self-respect. Because if you keep letting people do this to you, they start bringing you down. Guys, there's a lot of fucking suicide out there. I don't like talking about suicide, but what could this lead to? If this happens to you all the time, it feels like people are shitting all over you all the effing time. And you end up freaking losing your faith in humanity, your emotional stability, you know, and then you stop going out. Don't let that happen, guys, okay? Don't let that be you. I don't want that to be you. And that's the reason I do videos like this, because I want to help us. When I say us, I mean our community. Men with same-sex attraction, period. I don't want to say gay, straight, bi, whatever. Especially these days, nobody wants to be freaking labeled, guys. I never did, okay? So I embrace that, all right? Okay, so you got to have self-respect. That's where it starts. Enough to say, hey, listen, I love the idea you want to get together tomorrow. Boom, catch yourself. Say, okay, this has happened to me before 3 times already. I'm not going to let it happen again. If I don't say anything, it'll be my fault. This is holding yourself accountable now. Self-responsibility, okay? That's number 2. So you say, okay, guy, listen, I'd love to see you. What time? 12 o'clock? All right, let's do it, man. Where? Tell me where. Oh, I don't really know. All right, listen, that's cool, man. I can be flexible tomorrow. Let's say your time is flexible. Hey, listen, how about I call you like in the morning? Let's confirm in the morning if it's good for you or not. How's that? Oh yeah, that'd be great. Now you know. Or he'll say, oh man, I don't know because whatever. So at least you are making him commit to something, right? This is how you kind of start to siphon out the manipulators from the needy people who just crave attention, and they may be doing this with everybody and they don't really care. And like, let's say he favors women over guys. Now he's gonna kind of toss you around. Oh, that he, you know, because you have a great energy. He loves your energy. He actually loves being around you, but he's a little, you know, paranoid. He might like you too much, right? And things like that happen. So, you know, he tries to kind of like not commit. So, but you have to decide, is this okay for me? Can I handle it emotionally all the time? If it's very flexible for you and you feel like doing it, yeah. But if you look at your life and you still don't have a relationship and this is all that keeps happening, guys, does that sound familiar to some of you guys? Tell me yes, because I know it's happening out there all the time. I hear from the guys back and forth. Oh, but we have this kind of thing. You have to have self-respect. If you don't decide that something's going to change, it never will change. Okay, guys? So a lot of these guys are needy and they crave attention. And if you're going to be the one that they could kind of hang up, you know, like an extra hanger, whenever they need that one, they pull it out. If they don't need it, they toss it aside. You know, you want to have your life that way. That's going to be the result of your life. Fine. But hopefully you don't want to. And because I see a lot of guys that are alone, no relationships, and then it turns inward. That's the problem, all right, guys? So anyway, that's it for the video. Yeah, you know, you gotta have some boundaries. You gotta set some guidelines. It starts with self-respect, and you go from there. Leave me comments, guys. Okay? Love you guys from my heart to yours. I'll be coming back to you much more often with a lot more cool videos. And so subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give it a like for sure, okay? And you know, you gotta sign up, so sign up and subscribe and hit the little notifications bell so you can see me the next time I come live. Yes, there we go. That's the treat, right, guys? See, I'm bringing it down. I'm doing my cardio. I'll show you more of this as we go. Okay, my friends? Love you guys. Look, got that nice separation right there. All right? Love you guys. Stay good. Bye.